Cessnock traffic, Sierra Lima Lima, lining up, entering and lining up on, and rolling on runway 35 4 circuits, Cessnock. Entering and rolling. Isoprol available runway. Lights on. Flaps on. Line up right on the center line. Full throttle.
It's going to start vibrating, so pull this back a little bit now.
Yeah, decent please.
See that?
Yeah.
That's it, that's better.
Oh, that much. Basically the wheels off the ground now.
Nearly.
40 knots. Decent piece in the green. 50 knots. 60 knots. Rotate. Okay, best climb speed here is about 65 knots on this plane. The runway is behind us. About 400 feet. And turn off the landing light. 65 knots. 500 feet. Bit of right rudder. Clear right. Clear center and clear left. Left turn. Right rudder. Feet. Degrees almost to the runway. 900.
Traffic maintenance, Yankee Oscar Bravo, carrying arrows over the quarry 5 miles southwest of the field between 2 and 5,000. Traffic maintenance.
My leg the marker for my turn. $1,100. $1,200 level off. Clear right, clear center, clear left. Reduce power. Left turn. Right rudder. Will this be a normal approach?
Let's do a flapless on this one.
Flapless. Level off. Fish, brakes good. Undercarriage is fixed. Mix is rich. Fuel is sufficient for go around. The instruments looking good. 1,200. Trim. Landing light on. Decent piece in the green. Altitude good. Fuel selector is on both and hatches and harnesses are secure. Flapless approach at the threshold, so carpet on, reduce power, 2000 RPMs, maintain altitude, safe speed for flap now. So
flapless on this one.
Oh, sorry, automation.
All good.
Yeah, okay, didn't go far.
So bring the nose up higher.
Yeah, it means I go to 1500 RPM because I need to get my speed down.
Yes, the speed's fine at the moment, it's at 70, but see how we're descending? We can't be descending yet, so bring the nose up, add power to hold the speed.
Got it, yeah.
It's going to feel like a climb when you're at this stage.
Because of the altitude.
Exactly.
Alright, so turn coming up now, clear right, center, left. Cessnock traffic, Sierra Lima Lima, turning base 4, touch and go, runway 35, Cessnock. Alright. Got flaps 10. I'm going to reduce power as well, start descending.
So just be careful, because remember this turn is at 800 feet over here and we're already at 900. So we're pretty low at the moment.
So add some power on. I'm just going to make that like an angle so I don't fly too close to the prism. Right, carb head is on. So I'm just going to maintain this altitude with a bit of power. Clear right, center and left. Start turning left, final. Right cut up. Carb head off.
There should be about 70 knots here, mate.
So I'm going to reduce power and pull up a little bit. Knots. Power. At the windsock crosswind from the left. Go and make it. So power idle. Pull up.
Little bits at a time, not too much. There we go, mate. Hold it off.
Okay.
There we go. There we go.
Can't see. Okay. Pull up. 50 knots. 60 knots. Rotate. knots. Runway behind us.
Traffic maintenance, Yankee Oscar Bravo,
Right,
5
so.
miles to the southwest inbound on descent passing through 2,500. Traffic maintenance.
Crossing 500. So a little fast.
A little bit fast.
70 knots.
But I'll show you what to do differently on this one, okay?
Yep.
Just climb at 70 for me, Peter.
70 knots?
Yeah, just a bit better visibility out the front.
Sure. What's the best climb speed for this?
We 68 technically.
Okay.
We use 70. It's only 2 knots away.
600 feet. 70 knots. Here right, center, left, left hand.
Cessnock traffic, Decathlon Alpha, Delta Alpha, taxis from the western apron for runway 35.
900. Level off 1,200. Reduce power.
Traffic Maitland, Yankee Oscar Bravo, base 23, full stop.
Center, left. Left turn.
In the RPM. Back to 2400.
Yep.
That's it.
mindful of the crosswind from the right.
Yeah.
Okay, longfish, brakes good, undercarriage is fixed, mix is rich, fuel is sufficient for a go around, is in the green, marking it for both, heading is good, altitude just increase by 50 feet, marking it for both, fuel selector is on, and hatches and harnesses are secure.
All secure.
So this is going to be flopless, correct?
Same thing this time.
Yeah.
I just want to show you a couple of tricks, okay?
Okay, no problem. So on the threshold,
That's it.
lights on, carb heat on.
Carb heat on. Power back to about 2000, mate. Same time, bring the nose up.
Yep.
Nearly till it's touching the horizon up there.
Yep.
Okay, now add the power back in because we're at 70 knots and we're maintaining 1200. We want to hold this until after we've done the turn.
We've got the speed now, that's what we want.
That's fine.
Right.
So 70 knots is what we want. We're at 1200 feet.
Cool.
Yeah, I'll make the call.
Cessnock traffic, Sierra Lima Lima turning base for touch and go on runway 35, Cessnock.
Okay, now this is a level turn. Okay?
Level turn.
So we shouldn't descend until
Yankee
after
Oscar
the turn.
Bravo, go ahead.
So I might have to pull back a little bit more. That's it. So level. That's it. Still maintaining 1200. That's good. Okay, so come around here. Keep rolling.
Getting some fuel, so I'll just go straight to the apron.
Okay, now wings level. Straight away, power back to about 1500. Lower the nose just slightly.
Start descending.
Power back even more. Power back even more. There we go. So hold the nose about here. You don't want it to go any lower than that.
Yep. 80
Okay.
knots.
Speed's coming up. So power's okay. Roughly about 75. Coming up to 800 feet, so we're good for this turn.
Left.
So bring the power back more if you can there.
This
Is that all the way at idle? That's
Yeah,
okay.
total.
That's fine. Okay, so we're coming around at the final now. So roll onto the runway. Wind's coming from the left, so we have to come left a bit. Okay,
Carb heat off.
that's it. Okay, so bring the nose up a bit higher. So it should be about here. Okay?
Okay.
Add a little bit of throttle. We want to stay at 70 knots.
Oh, we have the wind coming.
That's okay.
Away.
So I'll show you a little trick. So if we use our feet, so push the right pedal
Right
and
pedal.
roll to the left at the same time.
Oh.
Add a little bit of power. So notice how this time the nose is pointing straight down the runway.
Yep.
And we're rolled to the left.
Okay.
So if we touch down like this, we should land on that wheel, which is a good thing.
So right rudder and
Roll
you're rolling
into the wind, that's right. So rolling left in this case. But only enough to point the nose down the runway. That's it.
idle.
Power comes off, stare at the end. Nice and gentle, nice and gentle. Nice and gentle. Nice and gentle. Hold that left aileron. Hold it off. Hold it off. Hold it off. There we are. Hold the left aileron in there. There we are. So we're still holding aileron into the wind, full power. We're still holding it into the wind. We're still holding it left. And now we can neutralize it now that we're in the air.
Oh, okay.
Did you notice a difference with that landing? We didn't land crooked that time.
Well, definitely one wheel. I felt that.
Alpha Delta Alpha.
Lights
on.
So the technique is the technique is the ailerons go into the wind,
Yes.
whichever crosswind you're getting,
And your feet
and the
to
opposite
point the
feet.
nose down the runway.
So the feet, right? Okay, because the ailerons will tend to turn you to the left.
Don't worry too much about that. The idea is just landing straight.
Right.
The other technique you can use is coming in sideways and then kicking it over before touchdown, which is
Yeah.
probably how you were taught.
Yes.
Nothing
that's
wrong
correct.
with that, but it's a very difficult technique to master.
Because of the timing is very important.
The timing is
You know,
extremely important.
You have to change the technique because you can be crabbed for most of your final, and then suddenly you have to switch to straight.
Exactly. Whereas that technique I just showed you is the same all the way down.
Got it.
Doesn't
Okay.
change.
Let's try that. So clear right, center, and left. Left turn. Just gonna pitch up a little more to get to 70 knots.
Good.
Carb head off. 900 feet. 90 degrees to the runway. 1000. 1100. And that's the altitude. Reduce RPM. Hold at altitude. Clear right, clear center, clear left, left turn. Trim. Right rudder. Alright. Great and level. Pumpish, brakes good, undercarriage is fixed, mix is rich, fuel is sufficient for go around, speeds and pace in the green, altitude is good, heading is good, magneters on both, fuel selector on both, clutches and harnesses are secure. Right, flapless again.
Another flapless.
Okay, reaching the threshold, so head off.
Cessnock Alpha, Delta Alpha. It's departing
Reduce
overhead on climb
RPM.
3500, tracking to the
Pitch
east.
up,
Cessnock.
the speed, about 70 knots. Right, pick up a bit of altitude.
More power, more power. The power for the speed, mate, so 70 knots we want.
Yep.
Keep the nose up so we don't lose any height.
Okay, clear right, center and left, reduce
That's it.
RPM.
Hold the nose up. See how we're descending here?
Oh, yeah.
Hold the nose up, mate. It's a level turn. That's better.
Now, Cessnock traffic, Sierra Lima Lima on final for touch and go on runway 35, Cessnock.
Turning base, mate. We're not on final at the moment.
Correction, turning base.
Okay, so lower the nose, power back straight away. There we go. Don't have to lower it any more than this. Remember, it's a flapless, so the nose is going to be up higher than normal at all times.
Landing right on. Right, clear center and left. Turn.
Okay, winch
Nice
level.
pedal.
Okay, so straight into the crosswind technique. So right pedal, left aileron. Whatever you need just to keep the nose down the runway.
Hold on, just get back on the center line.
That's alright.
Alright, so I've got my right rudder
Yep.
in, and yeah, it's not much crosswind right now.
Not really. Maybe a
Okay,
tiny
add
little
some
bit we might
power.
need. Add some power, mate. We're getting really low to the trees here. Add some power, mate.
Removed, yeah, I removed the carb head.
That's alright.
Alright. Idle.
There we go.
Oh yeah.
That's it, so hold it off. Little bits at a time. Don't jerk it. Little bits at a time. Keep going, keep going, keep going.
Yeah.
There we go.
Full power.
Full power.
55 knots, 60 knots rotate.
Good.
Okay, did you do much, like
No,
input?
I
or
didn't
was
touch
me?
it then.
Okay, good. Thanks. Just, like, I don't mind, just if I know how much, it helps to know how much to compensate next time.
Yeah.
Alright, lights off, car heat is off, 400 feet. $70 knots. $500 feet. $70 knots. 600. Clear right, clear center, clear left, left hand. .800. 90 degrees to the runway, 900 feet. Pitch up, we get 70 knots. Feet. Left, 1100. Clear right. Clear center. Clear left. 1200 feet. Left turn. Reduce power and left turn. Level wings. Upfish. Brakes. Undercarriage is fixed. Mix is rich. Fuel is sufficient for go around. Use and P's are in the green. Liking this for both. Up altitude good. Heading is good. Fuel selector is on. Maintain altitude. So what type of approach will this be?
Just give me the throttle for a second. We'll do an engine failure, mate. There you go.
Alright. Do I need to worry about making a call?
Nope, I'll look after that.
Alright. The glide speed, I guess, is about 65. Is that correct?
60 in this one.
60, alright. So
65
turn
is the
straight.
172.
Right.
Cessnock traffic, Sierra Lima Lima 150. Glide base 35, touch and go, Cessnock.
So turn straight back to the runway. I will deploy flaps. I'll get a bit closer. I think I'll do 10 flap now. Return. Pitch up for 60 degrees. Right, straight back. Then go full flap now.
Okay.
Or 30 flaps. Sorry, 30 degree flap. Pointing on the stripes. This plane can do 40 degrees, correct?
It can do, this one.
I'll just do 30.
30 will be enough, I
Yeah.
think, mate. There you go, start coming around, mate.
Started
Yeah,
turning a bit earlier.
That's it, mate. Start the flare, start the flare. Hold it off, hold it off, hold it off, hold it off.
Yeah.
Gotta keep holding off, mate. That's it. Full power, let's go.
Fifty, 55, 60 knots. So yeah, that last turn should have made it a bit more gradual, a bit earlier.
I probably, aiming for the runway, aiming for the side of the runway is great if you're running out of time. Personally, in that situation, I'd aim for the grass before the runway.
Oh,
That way you can turn onto a short final,
Okay.
because what you don't want to sort of be doing unless you have to is a really aggressive turn 20 feet above the ground. Does that make sense?
Yes, 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 yes.
In a real world scenario it's different, but for practicing like this it's probably not a good idea.
You don't want to have big, like, sharp angles in your turns, especially at the end. Low speed, low, close to the ground.
Yeah.
Alright. Yeah, lights off. 600 feet. Let's pull up to get my best climb speed. 70 knots. Got it. 600 feet. Yeah, right. center and left turn. Almost. $1,100.
Cessnock, Cessna 172, Delta Oscar Lima, 10 miles to the east, 2,500 feet inbound, ETA 01, Cessnock.
Here, right, center, left. So he's going to be here in 1 minute. Did I get it right?
1 minute.
He said in one?
You said ETA 01.
Oh, 01.
So that means that on the clock, it's 5:03 at the moment. So another 8 minutes and you'll be...
Echo India Papa, Cessna 182, so taxiing from the western apron will be for 35 and a departure to Armadale, Cessnock.
Okay, bumpish. Brakes, the carriage is fixed, makes it rich. Fuel is sufficient for a go around. Is it pace in the green? Altitude is good, heading is good. Landing light on. And fuel selector is on. Just and harnesses are secure. Okay.
Okay, mate, give me the throttle, there
Right.
you go.
Okay, glide approach. Pitch up, get, yep.
Cessnock traffic, Sierra Lima Lima 150. Turning glide base, runway 35, touch and go, Cessnock.
Left rudder. I'm going to go for the grass this time. Just in front of the threshold.
Yeah, see where the big white blocks are, the gable markers on the grass?
Yeah.
Aim for that. Or
Pitch up.
just to the right of those gable markers.
Yep, that picked up a bit of speed. Right, gonna put 10 degrees flat. So 20-degree flap. Flap.
Back. That's it. Right rudder, left aileron, mate. A little bit of crosswind technique. That's better. Okay, hold it off. Hold it off. Keep pulling, keep pulling, keep pulling. Gotta keep pulling, Peter. Keep pulling. That's it.
Right. Full throttle. 50. 60 knots, rotate. Runway behind us. Lights off. 300 feet. I noticed we didn't put in the carb heat.
That's
on
alright.
it.
As long as you do it every couple, that's alright.
Yeah, but that's an option, right? We could turn it on because of the low power situation.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, 500. Knot speed, 600 feet. Your right, center, and left. Left turn. 900. Center, clear left, 1200 and left turn. East power. Very bumpy, brakes.
Cessna 172, Delta Oscar Lima, is joining crosswind runway 35. Cessna.
Both fuel selector is on, hatches and harnesses are secure, lights on. Someone is going to join us on downwind, you said?
Yeah, but they're behind us though.
Yep. What's the plan for this one?
We'll do a full stop, mate. Pass me up. There you go.
Alright. Start turning immediately while I'm getting to my best flight speed of 6 knots.
Cessnock traffic, Sierra Lima Lima 150, turning glide base 35, full stop Cessnock.
Grease, turning grease flat.
Cessnock going to propose taxiing for departure 35. For Armadale, copy the 2 aircraft in the circuit will hold short and be number 3 for departure at Cessnock.
Full flat.
So start straightening up, mate.
Technique.
That's
right,
it.
right on.
A little bit of crosswind technique. That's it. Now you got to hold off this time, mate. Don't let it land. Little bits at a time. Keep pulling. That's it. Keep pulling. Keep pulling. Keep pulling. Keep pulling. That's it. Get ready. Keep pulling. Keep pulling. Keep pulling.
Cessnock, Cessna 1.
There we go.
Delta Oscar Lima, turning base for go runway
Very nice,
35.
mate. Nice. Okay, leave the flaps down.
Yeah.
We'll make this next taxiway.
Sure.
That's just the shimmy. Not your fault.
Was good. How much input did you put in?
Absolutely none.
Nothing. Oh,
That was all you, mate. So it was a really good one.
thank you.
There you go. Go off to the left. It'll stop when we start
yeah,
turning.
sorry about the wheel.
Well, it's not your fault.
I'll let them know. Clear the runway.
Yep.
Cessnock traffic, Sierra Lima Lima, clear the runway. Cessnock.